I'm Serena Owen, and I'm the owner and director of Artista Cakes. We started Artista Cakes in 2007, my husband and I. So we specialize in all kinds of cakes, celebration cakes, groom's cakes, birthday cakes, especially wedding cakes. I started baking when I was 6 years old. My grandmother taught me how to bake from scratch in her kitchen, and I used to make all kinds of little cakes. Fell in love with baking then. I never expected it would turn into a full-time career, but I'm really glad it did. I love meeting with a client, talking to them about their ideas, getting a good feel for who they are, their style, their design, and building their cake around that. I love delivering cakes and seeing people's reactions. I think that my favorite part of my job is really making people happy. The thing that's so special about wedding cakes is that I look at a cake for a bride, and that's the most important cake of their life. I get to really pour myself and my artistic thought, design, ability into their creation, and I feel like I'm making a memory for them that's special. I mean, being a part of someone's wedding in a small way, again, it goes back to making people happy. So, making a bride's dream cake, one of my favorite things to do. It's been amazing just to see something that was a small idea to blossom and to bloom into a full-time job. I have a minimum of 20 hours probably in each cake, depending on what it is. Sometimes during wedding season, staying up, pulling all-nighters 2, 3, 4 nights in a row, even with an assistant working full-time. It's very challenging to keep going, but I'm a perfectionist at what I do, so the quality of the product is the most important thing. So during wedding season, I know I was working, and when I say wedding season, fall, spring, is when brides get married. I was working 120, 130 hour weeks. So really time consuming, a lot of labor intensive work on my feet a lot. So, but I love it, so it keeps me going. I feel like it is an art. Like, we came up with the name Artista Cakes because I wanted to do something that wasn't just a normal, everyday Walmart cake or, just bakery cake. But I wanted to be able to add an artistic flair to each cake that I do. And I do take a certain amount of artistic license with everything. I'll add detail or, especially in my sketches and designs. I like to be able to offer something that, if a client has a certain idea, as an artist, I can sit down and compose a sketch just like you would a painting or something for somebody that you'd been contracted for. So, yeah, I definitely think that even though it's not a permanent, it's like a conceptual form of art for sure. My grandmother's a huge inspiration to me because she was always in the kitchen. She was always baking. And she lived to serve people. She loved making people happy. She was always baking pies and breads and cakes. And I think about her and how she just continually selflessly poured herself out for other people. And I like to think I'm carrying on that tradition, and that if she could see what I was doing now, she'd be really happy.